everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a drugstore discussion type video. I have a bunch of drugstore products that I want to talk to you guys, so if you are interested to know more about what products I want to talk about, then keep on watching and let's start. The first product I want to talk about is a complexion product. It's actually a base product, and that's the only base product I have so far from the drugstore, and it's Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, long-lasting pressed powder in the shade number 001, transparent. It doesn't come with a brush, but I just added one because it fits there and it's very convenient on the go. It's a pressed powder that's finely milled and that it doesn't make your face look cakey at all. I love it to set my concealer underneath my eyes and then all over my face. Very, very nice. It makes my foundation last longer, and I can actually use it underneath my Meteorites, which just makes my face look luminous, because it definitely does make my face look matter than I like it to be. Next we have another complexion enhancing product, and it's actually the bronzer. And it's this Bourjois bronzing primer, which I hate the smell of it, but I really like the product. If you are buying it online, then expect it to melt a little bit because it's a creamy, formula or creamy texture. It looks like this. It looks quite scary in the compact, but when you apply it sheerly on your face, it just makes it look warm and friendly and approachable, and that's just not the right way to describe a bronzer, but that's just what bronzers seem to do to me. So I really like this one in particular. Next we have another Bourjois bronzer, and this is the Bourjois Delice Poudre bronzing powder, and it's supposed to be filled with glints of sunshine. I want to take the opportunity to read what's written right here because it's just ridiculous. Give in to your craving and enhance your beauty. The glints of sunshine in Powder Delice de Poudre give an immediate boost to your complexion and your morale. Its delicious perfume and ultra soft texture will make you melt with pleasure. Apply with a brush over your face and chest for an even finish and skin that looks good enough to eat. Isn't that the most ridiculous gimmicky description ever? It probably is. That's just ridiculous and funny, but the product is really nice. It stinks again because all these products are supposed to smell of chocolate. They don't, but they still stink anyway, and but they apply beautifully on the face. This one is in the shade number 52, and I think it's the darkest one. It's definitely quite pigmented and quite kind of obvious on the face. You can definitely sheer it out. It applies beautifully, blends beautifully, and it's just a perfect product in my opinion. Next we have, let's talk about liners, shall we? Okay, so the first two eyeliners that I want to talk to you guys about are about those Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer. It's called Noir, I think. Yes, Noir. Black. It's just the traditional black. And then we have the shade number 260, Deep Wine, which is like a purple shade. They're both really pretty in my opinion. They're kind of dry, and that makes them not as pigmented as I would like, but if you warm them up on your hands, the formula kind of gets a little bit better for some reason, and they glide easier and they are more pigmented once they kind of warm up on your hand. They're definitely waterproof and they last on my waterline, as well as what is this thing called Tightline, and they're beautiful. I can't really fault them except for the fact that at first they did apply a little bit, tuggingly and unevenly and kind of dryingly, but then when you warm them up, all those issues are resolved. You can definitely smudge them with those like smudgy things at the very tip of the pencil, which is always a convenient thing in my opinion, because sometimes you just don't really want that sharp line on your eye. Next we have another type liner, and these are the Careline super long lasting eyeliner, and these are in the shade number 204, which is called Shiny Blue. And then 200 and, is it really 200? 202, yes, Navy Blue, which is just, a navy blue. All of the issues that I have with them are very similar to the issues that I had with the Rimmel ones. They're a little bit dry and they're not as pigmented, but once you warm them up a little bit on your hands and then apply them on the eyes, then all of the issues are resolved. They're really waterproof and they really do stay on the eyes. And as far as longevity is concerned, then I have no problems with both the Careline ones, and then the Rimmel ones. Next we have one that is a lot creamier and nicer in texture, and it's the Rimmel Soft Kajal, Soft Kohl Kajal eyeliner in the shade Sable Brown, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. I don't know if you can tell. It's just, you know, the traditional pencil liner. It's not supposed to be waterproof, but I do find that it's actually long lasting. It's super duper creamy to apply, because really, who wants the eyeliner to really tug on their eyes and, you know, be uncomfortable to apply, right? So this is actually a really good one. Next we have the Maybelline Master Kajal Kohl Liner in Oriental Gold, which is just a beautiful product, really beautiful. You can actually use this on your inner corner to really give it some light, because it's not as pigmented as you see it right now. You can definitely sheer it out. It looks like this. Actually, let's really pack it on for you to see. I don't know if you can be able to tell, but you can definitely sheer it out and make it look like just a gold tint than actually a packed on gold color. So I apply it on my inner corner. I actually can apply it on the lower lash line, and then also on the upper lash line. I use it as a base sometimes. I love it so much, and I can't recommend it enough. It's just a beautiful product in my opinion. I love the color. I love everything about it. And it's just super easy to apply, really beautiful. I have some liquid liners, and for that I have the L'Oreal Super Liners Perfect Slim, and then also the L'Oreal Super Liner Black Lacquer one. I don't like either one of them. The first one, the Super Liner one, is just a little bit difficult for me to apply for some reason, and then it's also really difficult to remove. When you actually try to remove with some makeup remover, it kind of creates those flakes that end up going all over your face, even in my eyes sometimes, which is just annoying. I'm not a fan of these. And for this one, it's not long lasting at all. It smudges on me and it transfers, and it's just a big fat mess. And the color isn't really that pigmented. It's called Intense Black. There's nothing intense about it. Next we have a mascara that at first I thought that it was just, you know, your typical ordinary mascara, but then I kind of fell head over heels in love with it, and it's the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Holy grail. If you like your mascara to really separate and lengthen your lashes, then this is where you should be looking at, because it's just amazing. It doesn't make my lashes look thick and fat. It makes me feel like I have many lashes, many long, luscious black lashes that I just love. Holy grail status. I'm obsessed with this mascara. I highly recommend it. Amazing, seriously. Next we have some eye products, and the first one is one of those products that everybody talks about, and for a good reason, and these are the Maybelline color tattoos. I have 5 of them, and I don't really anticipate purchasing any more, maybe just one more, because I still want that color, but all of the other colors are just kind of too colorful for me, and I have just the perfect colors for my liking. I'm going to start us from favorite to my least favorite one, okay? Then my favorite one of the bunch is called Permanent Taupe, and it's just this gorgeous, stunning color right here. It's a matte taupey shade. It's just beautifully amazing. It's matte and it applies beautifully. It works perfectly on its own. It also works perfectly underneath like dark black color to create this beautiful smoky eye that everybody really wants and is after. This is just phenomenal. I'm obsessed. Next we have the one called Metallic Pomegranate, and it's again another one of my absolute favorites, because I love shades like that, hence my eye makeup. I love reddy, pomegranate-y, plummy shades in general, and this is just fantastic. It applies beautifully. It does have gold shimmer in it, so it's not as matte as the first one is, but it's just so beautiful. You can definitely wear it on its own and underneath some other products like I mentioned with the first one, and I love it so much. Next we have Back to the Bronze, or On and On Bronze, which is just such a perfect color, really perfect. perfect color. Everybody talks about this one. This is still relatively new because I don't use this color as much as I use the taupey one, for example. But I use it when I'm wearing like a neutral eye, like a brownie neutral eye, just to give my eyes a little bit more of a pop. And it's beautiful. It applies beautifully. You can actually wear it on its own because it's kind of a multi-dimensional color as opposed to the other ones that I have. I feel like this one looks like you've actually put effort into applying it, even though it's just a cream eyeshadow. You just slap it on and completely forget about them. And it's just beautiful. Next we have two that I thought I would like a lot more than I actually do. The first one is called Eternal Gold, and it's a very, very sheer, very kind of shimmery champagne gold. It's not very pigmented. It's more glitter than anything else. It's still beautiful, but not as beautiful as some other colors that I've discussed before. You can definitely wear it on its own because it's just glittery when you don't want to apply anything on your eyes because of that light that it gives. And you can actually wear it underneath like a champagne shade, just to give that champagne shade a little bit more of a boost and color, which is always nice, you know, why not? And then the last color I have from the line is called Pink Gold, and again, I expected it to be much more pigmented than it actually is. It's a very shimmery, kind of sheer, pinky shade. It's not as pigmented as I wanted it to be, but it's still really, really beautiful. You can definitely wear it only underneath some other shades because of the lack of pigmentation that this one has. Overall, I love these products simply because they're long lasting, they're super easy to apply, and you can actually wear them on their own as well as underneath some other colors. Next we have the L'Oreal Infallibles, and I definitely have a lot more of these than the Maybelline Color Tattoo. Not because I like them more, just because the colors are more interesting. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my absolute favorite called Cosmic Black, and if you know me, then you know that it's either a plum or a khaki green, and in this case it's actually a beautiful khaki green shade. It's just so pretty. The pigmentation is absolutely insane. How easy it is to apply, how long lasting it can be if you use it over a primer or over one of those color tattoo ones that I have. Beautiful, beautiful. This one in particular is beautiful. It has some gold glitter particles in it that are just beautiful. Beautiful, really, really. I mean, am I making sense here? Do you really get how much I love them? I love them. They're beautiful. Next, we have my second favorite one, which is called, here it is, which is called Bronze Divine, and it's again one of those kind of khaki green type colors. It's so pretty. It's not as intense and dark as the first one is. I will definitely be doing swatches at some point in this video. So if you haven't seen the swatches of these yet, then hold on a little bit. You'll definitely see swatches. They're just so beautiful. This color is just fantastic. Love it. Love it. I'm obsessed with it. And then we have my third favorite color, which, oh, here it is, which is called Sahara Treasure, which is like the perfect taupey, khaki greeny, bronzy, goldeny color. It's very complex and very pretty. Very, very pretty. I don't know if you can tell how complex it is. They're all shiny, you know. I don't think that there are any matte colors, at least not in the bunch that I have to show you guys today. But they're beautiful. I wear them a lot. I love them. They're stunning. They really are stunning. This one is just beautiful. Next we have another one of my favorites, and it's called Burning Black, and it's like this very, very, very dark purpley plummy shade right here. It looks absolutely stunning, and I'm just obsessed with it, and I can't recommend it enough, and I wanted to go buy it because I love purples, and this is one of the best purples ever. So pretty. It has enough red in it, and it's just so beautiful. Next we have the color that I think is perfect for your inner corner, which is called Hourglass Beige, and it's such a perfect inner corner highlight. So perfect. It's like this goldeny champagne warm shade right here. There's a little bit of peach in it, I feel. Maybe I'm completely colorblind again. I probably am. I mean, I'm terrible at describing colors. This is just so beautiful, especially on the inner corner. If you want to wear that Maybelline color tattoo in Eternal Gold or whatever, then this one goes beautifully over it. They're just like twins or something. They're beautiful. We have the last two more infallibles, and I'm just going to address them together because they're colorful and they're cute for the summer and things like that. It's called Magnetic Coral, which looks like this, really pretty. And then the second one's called Forever Pink, which looks like this. They're both really pretty if you want to have like a colorful, playful eye. Lastly, for eyes, before we start talking about the lip products, which I definitely have a lot of, I'm going to actually talk to you guys about this fantastic quint. Fantastic isn't even enough to describe how much I love this thing. It's the Rimmel Glam Eyes HD 5 Colors Eyeshadow in the shade number 022, Brixton Brown. Holy Grail again, definitely. The pigmentation is great. It's phenomenal. It's beyond amazing. And the color selection is just stunning. I love the pigmentation. I love the payoff. Everything about it is just amazing. I actually did a tutorial of it, which will be linked down below if you're interested to see how this one performs and how it applies. Love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm surprised by how amazing this one is. Next, we have the lip product. The first one is this Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner, which is in the shade number 030, natural, and it's a very, nude lip liner. I don't know if you can tell because it's just very nude. It's practically the color of the packaging. It's kind of color coded in that way. It's a little bit dry. It applies beautifully once it starts warming up on your lips. And it lasts the entire day. It does feel a little bit drying, but I guess that's just, the thing about lip liners. There's a little drying, but this is actually really beautiful. And you can actually use it to kind of enlarge your lips, if that makes any sense. To kind of make them look bigger than they already are because of the color. Especially if it's like very similar to your lip shade. This is actually almost identical to my lip color, which is always a good thing. So I really do like it. Next we have some more lip products. I'm going to start from my least favorite to my most favorite. And the first product I want to talk about is this Rimmel Apocalypse or Show Off Lip Lacquer. And I have two. I have one in the color Big Bang and another in the color Out of This World. The reason why I don't like these things is because they are just so wet all the time. They don't set. They transfer like crazy. They can get on my teeth. They can get on my mouth. If I like talk in a weird way like or whatever, which I rarely do, only when I'm trying to make fun of something, they get on my face. How annoying is that? Especially when you really want to be sarcastic and like make fun of someone or something, which is mean. You shouldn't do that, but I sometimes do it anyway. It gets on my face. It's like a punishment from some sort of makeup god or whatever. So yeah, be careful with those. They're beautiful. The pigmentation is fantastic and phenomenal. I love the shine and how easy it is to apply, but it transfers like crazy and it never sets. So that's the downside, which is a massive one in my opinion. Next we have the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains, and I have two of them. I have the one called Cherish, which is this kind of cute blue-based pink shade, and then Rendezvous, which is this beautiful orange. They're really long-lasting, but in comparison to the other products I want to talk about later on, these are not as amazing. I don't find them to be as pigmented as I really want it to be. This one in particular can get to be more pigmented than this one, but I'm not sure why the color pigmentation kind of changes throughout the same line. I just find it to be a little inconsistent for my liking. But the colors are beautiful. I love the way they smell. They smell minty, and who doesn't like minty products? Come on. We all love our toothpaste, don't we? So they're beautiful. They're amazing. I love them and I highly recommend them, but they're not the best lip product out there. Next we have the Rimmel. Okay, the Rimmel Kate Moss long-lasting lipstick in the shade number 03, which is my favorite brownie nude out there. And it looks like this. You know, speaking of the whole fashionable 90s thing, Kylie Jenner, whatever, this is like the perfect color if you'd like to really embrace that trend and do it like a pro. It will make you look like a 90s pro, seriously. It's so beautiful. It applies beautifully. The pigmentation is beautiful. The finish is kind of matte and nice and still comfortable, but not as comfortable as a more glossy shade, in my opinion at least. I love it. Seriously, I love it. And then last but not least, we have my favorite drugstore lip product of all time, which if you've been watching my videos, then you should probably know what I'm talking about. We are talking about the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvets. Those things, oh dear lord, those things, they are phenomenal. The most long-lasting lip product ever. Drugstore, high-end, you name it. This is more pigmented than anything I've tried. Oh, no, this is more long-lasting than anything I've tried. And the pigmentation is phenomenal. Everything, they're perfect. The only tiny little downside about them is that when you first apply them on your lips, they kind of smell terrible. But that luckily that smell disappears completely, which is always a good thing, because who wants a terrible smell to be lingering underneath their mouth, underneath their nose, right? Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos by me, subscribe to my channel. But if you would like to tell me, guys, which drugstore products you'd like me to try out, then leave it as a comment in the comments bar down below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful or interesting or whatever. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and goodbye. Bye.